There, welcome back to my channel. I'm Noelle and this is Noelle Roberts Studio, your place for all things Pilates and wellness. And today I want to talk to you about how to create a workout ritual. So I just finished filming a workout for my members, so pardon the sweaty Pilates glow, but I wanted to share with you guys something that I was kind of taking away from the session that I filmed for everyone there. And that's really this idea of ritual in our workout. And ritual for me is something where it allows me to take a moment to notice, to absorb, to take in, right? That's really what a ritual does. It kind of allows us to go through movements and patterns, and it allows us to just be more thoughtful or more intentional about what we're doing when we're doing it. Now, something with our workouts that we do all the time, or I have been guilty of, is basically putting it on autopilot. You know, the video goes on, or I'm running, or I'm walking, or you know, whatever it is. I'm on the bike, and the brain just kind of checks out. And it's kind of like that moment when you've been driving your car and you get to your destination and you're like, how did I get here? Because you have no memory of how you went from point A to point B, but somehow you're at point B. And a lot of times we finish our workouts the same way. We have no idea how we got there. We have no idea, or we can't really remember what we did during the workout. And it hasn't really helped or changed anything through our day. So I want to talk to you about how creating a workout ritual can really help you get more out of your workout. So you're going to spend the time on your mat or in the gym or in your studio, wherever you find yourself working out. You're going to do that anyway, right? Why not maximize that time and get the most out of it by being more intentional in your practice? The thing that I love about that is that translates out of the studio or off of our mat into whatever else we're doing. So our whole day is going to feel better. Our mood is going to shift. Our sleep is going to be impacted. Everything. It's this beautiful ripple effect that really changes everything for our day. So I have a couple quick questions I want to give you. This is such a beautiful thing that you can take with you. You can implement it immediately and start getting more from your time in your workout. So the first one is setting the mood. This may sound strange for your workout, but it's really important. If you've ever walked into like a high-end Pilates studio, they have actually thought through your experience. From the moment you walk in, the lighting, the scents, the textures, the mats that you're using, all of the things have been laid out for you, the visual stimulation, right? And if you're working out from home, you're probably not having the same kind of experience, but you can change that. So I want you to think about setting the mood for your workout. You have probably already designated a little space for yourself that you work out in. It doesn't have to be a fancy studio that's fully outfitted for your classes, but I want you to think about that space. And one of the things that I love to do that really helps me just immediately come into my practice and be more present is fragrance. I use essential oils, or I light a candle, or I have something nearby that just really helps change and shift the atmosphere in that room for me, so that when I'm coming into my workout, it's actually a welcoming experience. I'm walking into something that I'm setting the mood to enjoy. I also think about lighting too. If it's blazing hot, maybe closing some of the windows or the blinds, turning on a fan. If it's evening, maybe being more cozy and not having bright lights on. If I want more energy, it's opening all the windows, right? It's just shifting the mood to feel how we want to feel and support that experience. It can even be as simple as something that you're wearing, your favorite pair of leggings, or those cozy socks that you love so much. But we're looking to really create a mood, a feeling that supports how we want to feel for the rest of the day. And then when you get to your workout, I want you to give yourself like 2 extra minutes, okay? Not much, but I want you to do a quick check-in. And these are the things I want you to ask yourself. First, how am I feeling right now? Or how have I been feeling this week? And just let yourself, a word or several words will probably bubble up into your mind, and just note it. There's no judgment, there's no fixing it, there's nothing. Just note it, right? If I'm feeling energized, I'm feeling anxious, I've been feeling tired, I've been feeling whatever, you fill in the blank. The second question I want you to ask is, when I'm finished with this workout, how do I want to feel? Okay? And again, that thought, that word will probably just bubble up, and just note it. I want to feel confident. I want to feel energized. I want to feel strong. Whatever those words are, right? Maybe it's a couple words, maybe it's a phrase. Just mentally jot it down. Or better yet, put it in a note. Put it in your notes app, right? Just jot it down. It's so powerful. So take that moment, do that quick check-in, and then I want you to do a body scan. Okay, this is really fast, but just closing your eyes for a moment, or just being fully present in your body for a moment. And I want you to just quickly scan from the top of your head going all the way through your body, all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. And I want you to ask yourself, is there any area in my body that needs special care? Okay? Sometimes we whiz through our workouts and we've ignored that we had that weird crick in our neck from sleeping funny, or our hip has been a little achy, or we forgot that we stubbed our toe the other day and it's been kind of causing us to limp or feel a little funny in how we place our foot. All of these things, we get so busy up here in the traffic of our heads that we just kind of shove down our body, and it signals throughout the day. And it's so important, especially when you're working out, that you're becoming fully present of what your body needs so you're able to serve your body the best that you can in your workout. So when you leave that workout, you're feeling optimal rather than suboptimal. We don't want to leave the workout with our shoulder hurting more than it did when we first got there, right? So it's really important that we take just a few moments, scan our bodies, and check in. And then throughout your workout, I want you to have one simple question in your mind, and that question is, can I get more from this movement? Now, more does not always mean more. Sometimes it means less, right? So there are times that we need to take a modification. If we have been feeling kind of achy in our neck, or a low back's been bothering us, then there are times that we really need to take a modification and serve our bodies to the best of our abilities, give them what they need so that they can return that favor to us later on by feeling more energized and vibrant and alive and awake, right? If we go through our workout and we ignore those cues that our body is giving us, we're going to finish the workout probably feeling more spent, more exhausted, more drained, and it's just not how we want to feel. We want to really optimize the time that we're putting into taking care of our bodies. And that's what our workout is. It's about taking care of ourselves. It's our time to actually work on our health and actually give ourselves that space to fill, right? This is not a time to beat ourselves up or make ourselves feel worse. And finally, when you are finishing your workout and you're coming to the end of it, I want you to take time to fully absorb your session. Now, when I've taught really large group classes, one of the things that always happens, no matter how great your class is or how wonderful your people are, they will leave the moment you are winding down and you're coming into that stretching section or that cool down. And most people think, well, I got what I needed and I need to move on. I don't really need a stretch. I don't really need a cool down. And there's plenty of argument for your body and why it actually needs that. But my biggest argument for this is that you absolutely need this moment on your mat. And maybe this is the most important part of your workout, is the cool down. The reason for that is when we're working out, when we are moving our bodies, we are basically triggering a stress response, right? It's an induced stress response, right? It's like a controlled fire, right? It's under control. We're able to induce that stress response. So we're in that sympathetic nervous system, right? That fight or flight. We're working hard. Our heart rate is elevated. We've got all these things happening because we are inducing a stress response. A healthy way to do that. However, the ending of your workout, the cool down, the stretching, the breathing, and focusing on those things allows the parasympathetic nervous system to switch on. This is so vital for your body to be able to come into and help induce that relax, that rest and digest state that we all want to be in. What happens often is that we will go through a workout, we will skip the end, that cool down, that moment that we are supposed to absorb everything and allow our body to naturally shift from stress to ease and calm, right, to relaxation. We will skip that and we'll go straight into our day and our to-do list and all the things. The stressful meeting, we'll respond to stuff on our phone, and we just stay in this high level of stress throughout the day. We're go, 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 do, and we're never allowing our bodies or easing our bodies or giving our bodies an on-ramp to come into that parasympathetic time. This is so vital. And this is what makes your body feel incredible. That moment of rest and digest where your body can breathe. It can absorb everything that it's just done. It can take in all that's been happening. It's been given a space to release all of that tension, to work through that stress. And now it can finally come into a place of peace and calm and give your body all the feel-good benefits that come with it. And this is where the magic happens. When you walk away from your session or you leave your mat, you are gonna feel that transfer happen throughout your day. Your mood will feel different. Your day will feel different. Your mindset will have shifted, and your sleep will even be impacted by this. And the final thing before you leave your session, I want you just to do a quick check-in and ask yourself, how do I feel now? And just note it. So from the moment that you started to the moment that you finish, we are going after this goal of that. How do I want to feel? How do I get from point A of feeling kind of groggy and sluggish to point B, feeling energized and confident, right? How do we get there? And we've just taken our bodies through that journey of the workout being that stress response and then into that parasympathetic. And now finally we have what we came for, the result, which is how we wanted to feel initially, right? You should be feeling amazing because you've been intentional with your workout and you're creating this ritual, right? Where it's more than just coming and showing up and doing some movements mindlessly, but you're integrating your mind and your body and your spirit into this practice where you're able to leave your practice having gotten so much more out of it than just some strength work for your body. And this has tremendous ripple effects throughout your day. So I hope this is helpful. I would love for you to try this out in your next session, whatever your workout is, and drop me a comment below. Tell me what kind of differences you noticed if you try this little ritual. I think it's so important that we are working out and we're taking care of our bodies. It's some of the best work we'll ever do for ourselves and for others that are around us, because we could show up more for them when we're showing up well for ourselves. However, I think it's really important that this is not something that we are dreading, right? Working out is always the, like I have to work out, right? But we get to work out, we get to take care of our bodies, we get to move our bodies, and we get to have as much taken from that time in our session as we want. This is totally up to us and inside our realm of control and what we can do. We can take care of ourselves, we can be intentional with our movements, and we can feel amazing throughout the rest of our day. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. I hope you enjoy this. Leave me a comment below if you try this out and you start doing your own workout ritual. I would love to hear your experiences and your thoughts. So drop me a note below and I will see you all back here very soon. Thanks so much for taking this class with me, and I really want to congratulate you on taking the time to prioritize your health. With there being so much demand on us and our to-do list being really long, it can actually be easy to just simply let our health slide off the list altogether. As a widowed mom, I get just how precious your time actually is. And that's why I created Noelle Roberts Studio, because we can't carry it all. But what if we could outsource this piece of the puzzle to someone else? Wouldn't it be great to show up each day to classes that are curated to help you build strength, resilience, and keep your body strong for years to come? And what about getting personal guidance along your journey rather than talking to just another chatbot? Inside NRS, I'll show you how prioritizing your health can be simple. And not only that, but sustainable. Because after all, we want to feel vibrant and healthy for our whole lives, not just being able to fit into the next pair of jeans. So if you're ready to break those start-stop patterns in your health and see just how simple and sustainable your fitness can actually be, I want to invite you to join me inside NRS. I've included the link below so you can get all the details and get started today. I can't wait to see you inside the studio and on your mat very soon.